Shalom. This is the continuation of the Shabbat lesson. So I say Shabbat Shalom to um, uh, all you Achim wa Achotiot, brothers and sisters. Um, I guess I'll say to all would be Lakol, um, Lakol, Atain, um, Achim wa Achotiot. Um, that's essentially uh, to all you brothers and sisters, Lakol Atim Achim wa Achotiot. La in Hebrew means to or for, as in I go to the market. I do this for you. La means to or for. It's la as an L sound. Kol is all. I believe in ancient Hebrew it should be pronounced different, like kal or kel. Um, and Atain is you all. You all masculine. But when you're talking about a mixed group of masculine and feminine, think about it of when you have a Y chromosome with an X chromosome. That Y chromosome automatically makes it a male, no matter how many X chromosomes you have, or something to that extent. Well, basically, if there's any one male in the group, you use masculine plural. But if it's all females, you use feminine plural. So atain is y'all masculine. Put in our terms, is y'all masculine. Atain would be feminine y'all, as in you all. So achim wa achotiot is brothers and sisters again. Okay, continue on the days, the rule of the set apart. There were 12 tribes of Israel. Excuse my English, I struggle with English sometimes. Um, there were 12 tribes of Israel, but one tribe was set apart. It was the tribe of Levi. Um, this tribe was to be the priest unto the nation of Israel. And Israel was supposed to be a nation of priests unto the entire globe, unto all nations. So we see that Levi was set apart of Israel, and Israel is set apart of the world. We also see the 12 disciples, and we see the Messiah. The 12 disciples would be, as you can see, like the 6 days of the week, like the 12 tribes of Israel, or like the world. The Messiah is set apart, like the Sabbath or Shabbat, like the tribe of Levi. There are many other examples of this throughout the book, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's a rule, but I call it a rule to set it apart and to acknowledge that it is a thing that the Most High has set in place, and you can find it everywhere. And it should be kept. And we need to learn how to set things apart. Setting things apart is essentially making, or one way to put it is sacred, making something sacred. Sacred comes from the same root, I believe, as secret. Secret, you hide it from other things, or essentially you set it apart from other things. And essentially, when you set something apart, like saying you set the clean clothes apart from the dirty clothes, you're keeping its purity, its cleanliness away from the other things which may be dirty or filthy, or may not be needed to mix. Um, so that's essentially what set apart is. It comes from the Hebrew word Kodesh. Kodesh is set apart. That's what it means. And when you're setting something apart, you're making it sacred. You don't mix it with the other things. You keep it pure. You keep it to itself. You push it away, like a woman who has a wedding dress, and she sets her wedding dress apart from all of her other clothes. or like I said earlier, like with the dirty clothes and with the clean clothes. You keep the dirty clothes with the dirty clothes and the clean clothes with the clean clothes. You set the clean clothes apart. You set it apart from the dirty clothes. Or there's many, many, many other examples. Like the sun is set apart from all the planets. But really, essentially, you could say the earth is set apart from even the sun and all the other planets because we're the only one that have life. Um, I want to really want to not use that example because I am a activist and I revile sun worship. That's why I think you guys should really read the book of Jasher. Whoever out there is thinking that the sun is the creator of all things, you're tripping, because everything needs a beginning, and that after a while, that beginning has to meet an end or an origin. Everything follows the rule of the set apart. If you look at the universe, you see atoms. Atoms have a proton and a neutron. Which is the nucleus, which is set apart from the electrons which revolve around it. So essentially, the atoms are set apart. I mean, the nucleus is set apart from the rest of the atoms, but that's how it works. Atoms build our world, uh, which is the Earth. You see numerous life forms following this model. Bees, they surround the hive, which essentially the queen is in that hive, but she's set apart. Or the hive itself is set apart in general, and the bees surround around it, and they go out and they go out from it and come to. You see the same thing with ants or with human societies. You have leaders, and then you have the followers who revolve around the leaders. The leaders are set apart. You see the planet. You see this planet, the Earth, or every planet, or most planets in general. You have the planet itself, which is set apart from its satellites or its moons or whatever else orbits it, maybe meteorites. Then you have the sun, which is set apart from all the other planets. They all revolve around the sun. But then you have this solar system, which revolves around the center of this galaxy, and so on and so forth. You see, the rule of the set apart is everywhere, and it's about keeping order. Order is extremely important because we know in the beginning the evil one, the accuser, the enemy, the adversary, the beast, whatever you want to call him. In the beginning, he was a liar and a murderer from the beginning. And in the beginning, he was the first to rebel or to break order. And I will continue on this on my next on I'll continue on this with the next clip. Shalom.